G'day my friends, Marty Ware here from Marty's Garden, and welcome to my update right here on my channel. Now I've got three things I want to talk about, so I'm going to get them out. Actually, I'll get them out first. The first one is the live show is going to be changing to Thursday, 10 AM Sydney, Australia time for the time being, because I'm getting snowed in with work. This whole thing of this hysteria of lockdown and everything, it's affecting everyone, and it's also affecting my job, and I have to fill in other shifts. So I've decided to take them on for the time being. If I cancel those shifts, things may change again, or we may just stick with the Thursday. But I really like the idea of running it on the Thursday, 9:30 AM Sydney, Australia time, for the fact that it gives me more time on the weekend, because I'm just working so hard at the moment and taking care of my daughter and being a full-time dad. I've just been burnt out. And one of the reasons I've been burnt out is because I've had this sleep apnea problem, and it kept on getting worse and worse, and I was just sort of ignoring it. Went and got some help, and I'm hooked up to a CPAP machine at night now, and I'm getting the rest that I need. I've been so exhausted and so tired, and just been living off caffeine and trying to eat well and trying to be healthy, and sort of losing focus on where I'm going in my direction and my main goals and everything, and just sort of like in the mode of just sort of making content about what I'm doing and what I thought people really wanted to see, more than really about my journey and my end goal inside YouTube. You see, I've evolved into a worm farmer through organic gardening, right? Originally, I'm a small space. Well, I'm actually an agricultural horticulturist, and I've enjoyed working on small farms and helping develop small farms into profitable farms and doing really well, and changing them from systems where they're being run on chemical structure of synthesize, and then turning them into organic gardens and developing my own micro farm and selling to restaurants and things like that. So that's really where my expertise lies. And shifting into the small space stuff of growing and gardening is where the channel first started off, right in the very beginning. And I wasn't so much doing organic stuff, but we're doing small space gardening. Then it morphed into the microgreens and the micro farming. Then I had a 2-year break from being ill, and from dystonia, where my neck was like really out of control and I couldn't control. I had bad headaches, couldn't sleep, really quite ill. And I've got healing from that, and I've only really got a slight case of it now. But the dystonia sort of morphed into the sleep apnea, and so I'm hooked up this machine, and now I'm getting the rest that I need. And I'm thinking, hey, my brain starts working a bit better. And I've gone, you need to go back to what you originally started and your original goals, to where you wanted to go to. Stop changing your goals for where you want everyone else to go to. You need to do what you want to do at the same time, and get out your knowledge into the world, because I've got over 2 decades of organic gardening knowledge that is just priceless to many, right? And worms have always been a big part of that. They evolved into it, and now they play a huge role. So they're going to play, obviously, a very big role still on this channel, but it's all about getting the worm castings, breeding the worms, getting the worms to a place where they're actually so productive that they're producing these unreal worm castings that can grow amazing plants and composts, and getting living soils and creating zones for places for plants where you don't have to use pests, you don't have to use nasty, chemicals that are made from petrochemicals. This garden outside here has never been sprayed once, even with a natural pesticide, believe it or not. I do it all 100% organically. And so I want to bring that knowledge back into the channel where we originally first started, and expand out onto that. I've got much better at video production, storytelling, and my creation. So I feel that the channel's really going to be moving in a really great way. And it also helps me at the same time to scale, because I can actually go much broader with organic gardening at the same time, and then and capture another audience at the same time, and show them the benefits of worm farming and worm casts, and different amendments that you can use with worms and worm casts, and different types of blends to grow plants in the ground and in containers where to place the plants, the zones, how to keep certain pests away, how do plants think and feel, what is it about microbes, what does the fungi do, how often should we put worm tea on our plants, how to make all these worm teas, how often to fertilize it, when we should fertilize, what plants to plant together, all this stuff. And I just want to share this amazing knowledge with you all. It's over 2 decades worth, and I'm really, really excited to do that. And thank goodness I'm getting some sleep again, and my brain can start to function, because I've just been going on sort of hyperdrive really to try and get through each day. And I'm still not 100% better. I've still got a bit of a stiff neck from the dystonia, a little bit of a slight headache, but I'm getting myself back together, and I've just got myself full-time CPAP machine now, so I'll be getting the sleep. We had the test done, and actually my sleeping rhythms are much better. So I'm feeling like this is a new direction for me, and I'm really hoping that you stay with the channel and stay with the journey. And if you're thinking about leaving, then what I recommend that you do is just hang around and check out some of the content before you do, if you think, oh, this is not for me anymore, because you might be quite surprised what's going to come out. Remember, I'm not taking worm farming out of the equation. We're just bringing it all together so we can use them in the best way. And they may not be in every video. That's the honest truth. But we've got some really cool stuff coming up. So the live shows are changing, 9:30 AM Sydney, Australia time, Thursdays. And then I'm going to bring out a video once a week, which I call my prime videos. So they're going to be like really high-end content with really great, lots of value for you gardeners out there who want to grow amazing plants, in small urban spaces, So hopefully you're going to come on the journey with me, and you're going to enjoy the ride. It's going to be really awesome, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys have got to say down below. I think if you enjoy channels like Epic Gardening, Self-Sufficient Me, I Am Gardener, those sort of channels, then you're really going to love this content coming out of here, because I'm bringing it into the small space, and I'm going to twist it and morph it and really go organic, take it to another level. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the rest of the content that comes along the way, and I'm looking forward to enjoying the journey with you. Have a great day. Happy worm farming / gardening, and I'll see you at the next video / That'll do. Bye for now.